The state of her creates space to reflect, reset, and rise. This is where clarity meets community. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe today on your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on social media at The States of Her HQ. Welcome to The State of Her with Keisha, the headquarters for real conversations and real growth. Let's talk about something that you're carrying but really discuss, which is the pressure to be the quote-unquote strong woman. At first, being called strong sounds like a compliment, right? And sometimes it is a compliment. It means you're resilient and you've survived things that could have definitely broken you. It means you keep showing up. You might ask, when does being called strong become a burden? For many of you, being the strong one means everyone assumes you're okay. Nobody checks on you because they think you've got it all together. Like you never ever have problems. You speak to people, they call you, but they don't really check on you. At times, what they are doing is checking on themselves with you. Sometimes you must realize that nobody offers you help because they assume you'll figure it all out, right? As you always do though. They don't notice at times that you're struggling. But that's because you've become so good at moving on with life, they don't even notice. After a while, your strength can start to feel less like a compliment and more like a responsibility. You see, many moons ago, girlfriends would call me out the blue, not to see how I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? But to just tell me what's new in their life, good, bad, relationship issues, the usual. At times, your friends don't realize or even care. They just want what they want and keep it moving and will call you when they need you again. But I have things to deal with as well. Do you want to listen to what I have going on? Or better yet, can you even help me? You see, I have girlfriends that have asked me how I'm doing, and as soon as I start speaking, they're cutting me off saying something else that they saw and are doing. Just really not listening. Something that has nothing to do with what I actually said to them. The best thing I did many moons ago was disassociate myself with those kinds of friends. It was and is the best thing I could have done. Now I don't have to worry about it. Maybe you have to do that as well, beautiful. Never feel like you're wrong. What you will be doing is choosing yourself. You already have a lot going on, so get to it. Choose you. I say what I say. It's The State of Her. Listen on your favorite podcast platform. Follow for real conversations and real growth. Do you sometimes feel guilty asking for help? Because somewhere along the way in your life, you were taught that asking others for help means you are weak. We were all taught that, all right? Just keep it real. Do it yourself. Don't ask no one for help. They're going to throw it in your face anyway, so why ask? I'm quite sure you have told yourself at one point that whatever you are going through, you can handle it on your own. So you don't bother anyone. You just figure it out yourself. You'll probably say they have their own problems, why burden them with mine, right? So it's easy for you to help others and so much difficult for you to let others help you, right? You would drive across town for a friend to help them out with whatever it is. A breakup with a man, just down and out, emotionally unstable, whatever it is, you're there for them. You would stay on the phone for hours listening to your girlfriend's problems and issues. You're always showing up for them. But when you actually need the support, suddenly you feel guilty to put your problems on your girlfriends. You see, that comes from don't ask anyone for anything. Some of us have it in us to put everything on others. Some of us don't. We will figure it all out, right? Receiving support isn't selfish, beautiful. The truth is, even the strongest woman needs support. Now, let's keep it real. You are carrying more than your own emotions. You're carrying your child's emotions, your partner's, parents, and girlfriend's emotions, and even your co-workers' emotions. You will often become the emotional home for everyone around you. They all come to you, unload everything on you, needing advice from you. And you're not even a life coach. A life coach at least knows how to take those burdens off. And because you care, you will listen wholeheartedly. Because you love people, you show up for them. But beautiful, who's checking to see if you're emotionally exhausted? Eventually, carrying everybody else's weight starts to feel heavy on you, don't it? And you don't even realize how overwhelmed you are until you're completely burnt out and you just had enough of it all. That's it. Look at this side of it as well, beautiful. You are really taking on everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Because you are now the family problem solver. You know that every family seems to have that one person, right? The one woman everyone calls that fixes everything. The one who organizes everything for the family and who keeps the peace for the family. You are the one who remembers birthdays, appointments, family events. For many families, that person is who? You, a woman, right? And while it feels good to be dependable, it can also be exhausting to the 10th power. You don't want to solve all of your family problems now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want another family member to step up and do that. You want to be the person who gets taken care of in the family. Sometimes you want to put the phone on silent and not even be responsible for everyone else's crisis. And that's okay, beautiful. Turn your phone off. Don't be responsible for anyone's crisis. Being dependable doesn't mean you have to be available 24 hours a day. You feeling like there's no room to fall apart? That's not good. But here's what I think is one of the hardest parts about being the strong, quote unquote, woman, right? People become so used to your strength that they forget you're human. They forget you get tired too. They forget you get overwhelmed and you have bad days too. And sometimes you start forgetting stuff too. And you might tell yourself, keep going. I will push through it all. I can handle it all. Don't cry. There's no reason to. You might tell yourself all of these things until one day your body, your mind, or your spirit says, I can't carry this alone anymore. I'm tired. And that's not a form of weakness. That's humanity. You are human. You are only one person. A person that needs someone else to take the weight off of your shoulders. Because no one was designed to carry everything forever. But at the same time, you can't saturate your girlfriends with your problems. It must be a balance of it all, right? This is why you might take a step back. But life was never meant to be balanced every single day, right? It's about adjusting as seasons change and as people change. You might feel like you're falling when everything isn't perfectly balanced. It's okay. Maybe it's about giving yourself grace when everything can't fit into the same 24 hours. You might start to feel invisible, like no one sees you, you know? No one sees the mental checklist that you have to actually deal with on a daily basis. Before everyone started needing something from you, there was a woman with dreams, interests, goals, a woman with a voice. And that woman is you. You still deserve attention. You still deserve care and joy. Helping people, being a shoulder is not the only thing you are. Your feelings matter. Your experiences matter. Your needs matter. And definitely your voice matters. I say what I say. It's the state of her. Listen on your favorite podcast platform. Follow for real conversations and real growth. So, before we end today's episode, I just want to leave you with one final question. What is something you've been pretending that doesn't bother you? We all have something like that. Maybe that honesty is where your healing and your freedom actually begins for you. I want you to ponder on that. I want you to think about that. What is something you've been pretending doesn't bother you? Let me know in the comments. DM me. Thank you for spending this time with me today, beautiful. If this conversation spoke to you, share it with a woman who needs to hear it. Let's continue creating spaces where women can tell the truth about their experiences without judgment and without shame. Until next time, remember this: you don't have to be everything for everyone. You are allowed to be human, beautiful. You've been listening to The State of Her with Keisha. Leave a review, please, and follow me at The State of Her HQ on all social media platforms as well. Bye. The State of Her creates space to reflect, reset, and rise. This is where clarity meets community. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe today on your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on social media at The States of Her HQ.